you see, this is my bike for when it's cold. The season in Europe is sometimes a little bit short for riding motorbikes, and so it's nice to have a bike that has very good wind protection. In this case, for my size, this windshield works perfectly. So today I'm wearing a ski suit, and underneath I have underwear made of Kevlar with protection in the elbows, knees, hips, and on the back and on the shoulders. That's very nice because I just put this underwear on, and then the rest I can put on top what I want. So if it's a warm day, I'll wear some jeans. It's a cold day, I just put layers on top, and I don't have to buy extra motorbike clothing. I'm just wearing a normal motocross helmet. I've closed the vents with some tape for these colder conditions, because the head tends to get a little cold, but the rest of the face, it's totally okay. I put heated grips on here. They come from Aprilia directly. Then this bike is already known for that, has a internal heating. So from here there's a lot of heat coming up, especially on this side, but also on the other side. And also the seat is nice and warm most of the time. Because I'm a rather small guy, I'm 1 meter 64 centimeters, and I only have 65 kilos. So also when I sit on the bike, it doesn't sog in a lot. And for that I got this link here, you can see, changed. I lowered the motorbike 3 centimeters, because by lowering it 3 centimeters I can still use the original side stand. And what I like a lot is that in the beginning, without lowering it, the bike was leaning a lot and it was really difficult to take it off the side stand. I did ride the bike for about 1000 kilometers before lowering it, and it worked. Of course, you can use some techniques like turning the steering over, and then it lifts off the side stand much easier. But also in conditions off-road, or today in the snow, when the bike slips and I have to catch it, much easier as for a small person. Now I took it off the side stand and I am on my toes, but quite okay. On both sides, still tippy toes. But of course, if I shift my hips over a little bit, I can easily get down. So very nice. And now I can play with the preload adjuster, and for the angle also we've put these forks through about 22 millimeters. And now I'm also playing with how soft I want the suspension. I like suspensions pretty soft because I'm light too. Now, in combination with the lower seat that comes from Aprilia, it's perfect for me now with the height. So now the ground clearance is about 20 centimeters. The main stand is a little lower, but you could take that one off. And the seat height is about 82 centimeters. When I dropped the bike, the brake pedal bent up, and just by standing on it I could bend it back again. I wonder how often I can do that until it really breaks off. I have ordered a new engine protection from SV Motec from Germany, but it hasn't arrived yet. And also some crash bars and these hand guards, because they're made of cardboard. The stock tires are okay in cold weather because the rubber is very good, but of course riding in snow, they're not made for then you would have to put on some spikes. Normally I'm not so picky about the sound my motorbike makes, but I must say this one really sounds nice. If I compare the riding on the street with my Husqvarna Supermoto, I think this here is much easier to get into the turns. It's much more agile. The Husqvarna needs much more pressure. And also on the Tuareg, the center of gravity is very nicely balanced. Why did I buy this bike? I tested about 50 different motorbikes, and I already have 6 motorbikes. And I tried this one and I fell in love with it instantly. I don't care so much about the looks of a motorbike. My first bike I bought because I liked the looks, and now I think it's more important the feeling, how it rides. Because when I'm sitting on the bike I can't see it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But by coincidence I even like the looks of this bike, so it's the perfect bike all around for me. If the engine would have 20 more horsepowers, I would take it, but I'm also fine this way. If I could only have one motorbike to choose from, it would be this one. Please subscribe if you like more of these videos.